Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to talk about the travel schedule at different consulting firms. Keep in mind that each consultancy has its own practice when it comes to travel, so if you'd like me to share information depending on the firm itself, be sure to leave a comment below and I can make another video on that. Generally speaking, consulting firms have three different types of travel schedules. You can either work remote and be on the client site, meaning that you're there Mondays through Thursdays, or you could be there at the beginning or at the end of a project or whenever deliverables are due, or you just don't travel at all, period. I know a lot of people who say they want to go into consulting, but don't do their research to see how the firm operates and what their travel schedule is like. So it's always best to do your research and talk with current consultants to get a better understanding of whether that firm is the right fit for you. For me personally, I'm a recent graduate, and in comparison to someone in their 40s and 50s, I don't have as much responsibilities. That's why I am interested in traveling regularly, because it provides me the opportunity to develop my interpersonal and collaboration skills, as well as just grow professionally. With that being said, however, traveling does take a toll. You're essentially traveling Sunday nights or Monday mornings and getting back Thursday nights or Friday mornings. So when you think about that on a weekly, monthly, and yearly basis, this can be draining for the mind and body, which is why many consultants tend to exit and go into different opportunities after a couple years of experience. Sometimes though, you can get placed on local projects, but that's only for a short period of time and you shouldn't think that for the long term. Having a job that travels regularly may sound fun at first because you're thinking about seeing all the different cities and working in different places. But in the long run, it is a little draining and will affect your personal and social life. You might see your friends posting pics, getting dinner at your favorite place. Meanwhile, you're back in your hotel room, working on spreadsheets and preparing for your presentation the next morning. And even when you are back on the weekend, it's going to be tough to juggle seeing friends, spending time with family, and still making some time for yourself. Because with a profession and lifestyle that requires heavy travel, you are going to need to require some time for yourself. Although there are some downsides when it comes to traveling regularly, there are some financial perks that many are drawn towards. For instance, you don't have to spend that much money out of pocket because your flight, hotel, food, and transportation is covered by the consulting firm for the next 4 days. So essentially, you're basically living off a salary that's only for 3 days of the week. So for someone like me who lives at home, I could essentially save my entire salary, all while reaping the benefits of the travel miles and hotel points. Along with the work and experiences I will acquire as a consultant, the financial perks in travel are also another portion as to why I'm interested in being a consultant. However, if you are interested in learning more as to why I chose to go into consulting, feel free to visit another video that I'll link below explaining this in further detail. As for the firms that sparsely travel or don't travel at all, they still provide a great opportunity to learn and develop yourself in your professional career. With our situation in 2020 and the lack of travel from most to all consulting firms, they were still able to perform at a high rate. Personally, I even think that the consulting firms that do travel regularly Monday through Thursdays will cut back on their travel because of the way they were able to perform virtually. In addition, minimal traveling is also going to benefit the consulting firm and the client because it's going to lower their costs. Those costs can now be placed for other opportunities and resources that can be used on both ends. What I want the main takeaway from this video to be is the cost-benefit analysis of traveling regularly. If you're able to answer these questions honestly to yourself, then you'll have a better understanding of whether or not you should pursue a consulting firm that travels 4 days a week. Do I see myself living out of a suitcase essentially 4 days a week? How will traveling regularly affect my personal life and social relationships, both in the short term and long term? Do I see myself staying at that company for a short period of time or building roots for the foreseeable future? Regardless of your profession, you should always choose a company that makes you feel happy and comfortable with the position that you are in. So if you found this video insightful, be sure to like and leave a comment on what you found most helpful or what you'd like to learn more about. If you'd like more advice when it comes to the career search process or figuring out which consulting firm is right for you, visit my website ryanrafi.com to schedule an appointment to learn more. Thanks, until next time.